Hello everybody, this is Techstack here. Going live, gonna jump right into it here. I was working earlier today when I had a few minutes on creating support for underwater bases, right? So you build it underwater, you scan underwater, it doesn't pick up the water blocks at all as part of the scan. So that should be a thing now. The other piece we need to do for underwater base support is the tower crane itself, when it's checking if it can place at that specific spot, needs to check if it's air or water and allow it. So let's look for the air. So here we are looking for if it contains a block. Oh, if this machine contains a block. Hey Reaper, I watched your video, man. I loved it.
Thank you.
Like the music, and then it cuts out when he gets in the city. It's perfect. I laughed at it.
I know, right?
It's just like you just hear this is all peaceful and serene, and then you're going into the big city. It's like the music. That's perfect.
You know, that actually happened by accident. That's like literally when the music, I just shorted the music and it like happened to be like right at that moment. I was like,
Really?
that is perfect.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're looking at this piece. If it's air, why are those oars? Because that's not the part of the code that we care about. That's why. Okay. Where is it placing the block? Okay, so here it is. Set block state. Is that the only place it's looking for air? Hey, Fire. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Did you see Reaper's thingy video?
Yeah, you saw my thingy?
No.
Don't watch the video, jeez. How is that the only place we're looking for air? I'm not getting this. So it contains the block. Or it's air that way. Okay. That's what we needed to know. So we need to have that or this. Oops. And it's gonna be an or there. The block equals blocks dot air or water. Or water flowing.
Wow, he really did a good job on that model.
Yeah. Wait, have you seen it with the new tracks, Fiery?
I'm looking at it right now.
No. Not Reaper's video.
Oh, with the ones that move?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I seen your video earlier.
We've also got a sound. I've got a sound that's probably a placeholder for the moment, and Reaper sent me another sound. He says it might be loud. Let me try playing it on the stream here, see how it sounds like. Super long. because he went out and recorded a track loader. Oh, he's
Should
got
I be
it.
prepared? Should I prepare to take my headphones off?
No, I turned the sound down before I played it.
Okay.
There's also a lot of people yelling at it, so I'm skipping that. Okay, but the beginning of it is just the idle sounds or running sounds of it, so I'll have to see if I can cut that up and use that sound instead. The sound I have kind of looks a little bit, or sounds a little bit repetitive in an annoying way when it's as short as it needs to be. Oh, anyway. So this should allow it to place in water, I think. So let's run with this. So, how am I gonna do this? Let's make an area that's filled with water. So fill, that's position, that position, that position. To there. Minecraft, water. Ta-da! And then tower crane goes in there. Oh, I get down to it. But let me fly. Okay. And what are we gonna build?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Blueprint. Let's just scan something. Glass. And a hollow scanner. Bloop. So we're just building out what we want. Okay, and then we'll do that. And we'll call it glass. Save. We'll look for glass. Start. And it's building underwater. There you go, Fire. That's for you. And once it builds it, we'll try and scan it again, because I need to test scanning underwater. Oh, and Reaper, you can adjust the speed of this thing. It's in the configs
Oh.
for the pack.
Oh, I know. Or I assume, but I'm too lazy to go in there and change it.
Fair enough. So did you build that whole environment yourself?
No,
Okay.
I just downloaded it and picked the corner, and then I just. It was more. I was just kind of remaking the video you made to show like a pretest, or what is it called, or what you called it?
Yeah, the sneak peek.
Yeah, sneak peek, just a little sneak peek, and I just remade it, made it look a little prettier.
Yeah, mine was just my test room. I didn't put any effort. I actually did it in 5 minutes. That's why the first time it was black. Because I didn't watch it at all. I just recorded it and uploaded and said done.
Damn, this one took me way too long. I had to go back and relearn how to edit. And my computer was doing super slow. It took me, I think it was like 35 minutes to upload it to YouTube.
Wow. One more. There we go. And now that that's done like that, we can do something different inside here. Put a floor in. Okay. And then come down here. Glass, water. Save. And come up here and try and print glass water with a start and door right inside of it. But the question is, does it try and print or put down any of the blocks for water? Shouldn't, if I did it right. So far it's looking good. Pretty sure it's working. There's no way it wouldn't have gotten some water by now, so. Yay! We crossed another one off the list. So we got snow in the way. So Eagle was saying that he had an issue where he was in a biome where it would snow, and they were trying to. That's what it was. We were trying to place the blocks, and the snow was getting in the way. Because it kept snowing while he was trying to run the crane.
Oh god. I mean, technically, it's considered a hazardous condition, so that you can't technically not build there because it's, like workers can't work in a hazardous condition.
Yeah, but it's just annoying, he was saying, because he would break the snow blocks, so it would place the block, and then it would snow more, and it would come back and do it all over again, right? So there's also like, if there's tall grass in the way, for example, it's not gonna place. So what I just did was allow water, so I should be able to check if it's one of these other states. So get block or dot is replaceable. Well, this block can be replaced directly by other blocks. So like tall grass, when you place down a block in Minecraft, like you place stone on, over top of tall grass, you don't have to break the tall grass first, it just replaces it straight up. Is there a way I can do this differently? So, let's see. Block dot is replaceable. So once a world, so this dot world and position, which is that. Okay, so now if we were to break all this, okay, and then we were to get tall grass. And we'll place this all over down here. Okay, and we'll place one block of grass right there in the middle, because that one should not be replaceable. We wouldn't want it to. Glass water, start. So it is placing the block over top of the grass blocks now. So let's get a snow layer, try and sneak one in there. Oops. Okay, it's waiting on that grass block to be replaced. Put those there. And it ignores the snow now. Good. Assume it would also ignore that potentially. Nope, would. Cool. What about flowers? It's waiting on flowers. Okay. But the annoying snow problems have gone away. As long as it's a one layer. If it's more, that means it's player placed and it won't allow it, which is fine. So that should make it so we can cross that one off the list, I think. Tower crane arrow and the Gilly one's block is plated. Okay, so that's an extra code I'll have to figure out. Tower crane double flower not working. That one's a different problem altogether. I was working on it earlier today. It will scan the blocks now, and it will try to place. It'll place the bottom half, but the top half it can't place. So I need to work on that one more. Let's first commit some of this stuff. Tower crane enhance to work in the water, and also be able to replace replaceable blocks like snow.
I'm back.
Hi, back. Tower crane works in the water now, Fire.
Yes.
Yep. And these scanners, so you can scan stuff underwater and it'll ignore water. It just ignores water in general now. The tower crane can then also place in water and ignore it.
Okay, so like if I made a structure underwater, I'd still have to clear out the water inside.
You'd have to clear the water inside because it would not clear the water for you.
That's fine with me.
And that should be really easy to do if it's a small enough structure, because you just place down a couple sponges and boom, everything's gone. The alternative to that would be scan your structure with like sand or something easy to break inside of it. It'll place all the sand for you then, right? With your structure.
Technically, if you put like torches underneath the sand and then just break the torch and put the torch back, you can get all that sand really back real quick.
I bet if it placed a torch underwater, that would pop the torch off. Let's try it. Let's first scan a series of torches.
It should pop the torch off.
Right, because it's underwater.
Right. I mean, it might destroy that one block of water, but after that, it's going to pop right off and get filled from the one on top.
Yep.
Or either side.
I believe that's how it was going to behave. I just want to try it because I'm curious. So there's an area of torches. Torch floor.
Now, I wonder something. Oh, wait. I suppose you wouldn't be able to do it that way. Because then it would...
What are those end rods? You can use that. Instead of torches.
I gotta mess around with some water physics now.
There it is. Torch floor. Couldn't find it. Start. So it is placing a torch. The torch is immediately popping off. As expected. And having it place like sponges wouldn't work either because it does them from the bottom up, and it would just reflood basically. As soon as the sponge sucked up all the water in there, it just reflood. It'd be like placing one on the bottom of an ocean. It does nothing.
I already know how to make it so it's easy to put a glass dome under the water.
Put signs in the bottom, all connected to the edge or something. If you did it in the right order.
With sand above them.
Yeah.
Because then all you do is you just, torches, it'd be like a layer of torches, a layer of stone above the torches, and then every layer above that inside the dome would be sand or gravel. Because then all you'd have to do is mine out the stone or cobblestone, whichever you feel like using.
If you put the stone and the torches by hand, it would work. If you tried to use this to put the torches down, it wouldn't work because they would flood. You'd have to have the area dry when you put the torch down because it just pops off.
I'm saying though, you'd scan anything that you have there will scanned when you scan the building will be put in, right?
Yes, but it's going to place it in the water and pop off. I just tried it. Yes, you're first, Blue Boy. No one wanted to talk to me today. So here, if you are watching the stream, Fire, if I do it again here, do the blueprint. I did a area of torches on the floor. And it's trying to place them. It places them, but they immediately pop off because they're underwater.
Right. But I'm saying, what about if you did it to the entire floor? And then above that layer, you put an entire layer of stone.
If you did that by hand before the crane came in.
When you scan it in.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Imagine, like I said, like one pancake layer of stone, and then the rest above that, inside the glass of the dome, would be sand.
I'm with you.
the torches at the bottom would still break because they're coming into the world in water.
Yes, because the crane will place the bottom layer first and build up from there. So it's going to place torch, 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 torch all the way across. It'll do all the placing. They'll all pop off, and then you'll get your layer of, say, stone above that.
All right, so you'd have to dig down 2 layers under the water probably and start your dome.
Well, what I would think, I would just fill the whole thing with sand like you're talking about. Have it place the sand and everything all the way down to the bottom layer. And then go in with the torch and just... You can replace a stack of... Here, let me show you.
Yeah, I know.
It's super easy if you got a torch in your hand.
That's
You
why
just
I'm
break the
saying-
bottom one and place a
Right.
torch immediately.
Right. That's why I'm saying try to do the bottom layer with, that way in the first place. Because then you don't have to even place the torch. All you gotta do is just break all the blocks.
Yeah. Or if you got glass for the outside or whatever, just go in there with a diamond shovel. It's got efficiency 5 on it. Go, and all the sand disappears and the grass is still there because you're not gonna break the glass as fast, kind of thing. Or something like that, right? Look down at the ground so you can't hit the glass or whatever. Hey Tristan. And I've got the bleak glass, which is actually more durable too.
Nice.
And that reminds me.
Is it creeper resistant?
I don't believe so. It's just a longer break time than normal glass. So the creeper would have to be closer to it than normal glass. It's also a pretty clear texture.
You almost should make it creeper proof. I mean, come on. It's made from a material that was found in a
But it's
dimension
made
that
from
TNT
the-
has no effect in.
Crystals that are in that dimension and regular sand. That's the crafting recipe for it.
Okay.
Make
I'll
it
give
so the
you
crystals
reg-
only
regular
break with
sand
the-
is killing it.
Laser miner.
So, Blue Boy, I did see the question, but I'm not sure if I understood it completely. You're asking about if they should be scaled. If you change the scale of the machines, I'll have to do a lot of rework. Let's put it that way. Like, if you change where they're breaking things, I've got to go through and update a lot of code. Even if you change the size of them, right? If they're wider or longer, I've got to change the bounding box then. So we can creeper test this. And then flint and steel. Okay. Oh, it's in peaceful mode, dang it. Oh, they survived it. I was not expecting that. I did want them to be stronger than normal glass. There you go. They're creeper resistant, Fiery. You had your way. I don't have to change a single line of code. They already are.
Beautiful. That's all I wanted.
Is that all you wanted?
Seriously.
I'm gonna show you what else you
Think
might want.
about
in
it.
a
How many
second.
times have you had a creeper blow up outside your house, your nice, beautiful house, and blew the windows apart?
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna see if there's something else you want that you don't realize you want yet. Because I know you want it.
Oh, I probably do.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in here yet. I know you want it because I'm pretty sure somebody else told me that you wanted it too. Yeah, it's not doing it. Bummer.
Is it like the one-way?
It's glass
He's
that you
talking
can...
about-
Go ahead.
He's talking about borderless glass. Glass that
Borderless?
when you merge it together, it merges into this solid glass.
That wasn't what I was thinking. That would be cool. I'm not sure how to do that though.
Okay, because that would be something I'd want.
Actually, I could maybe do that now that I know
Just
to
for
say
like
it.
aesthetics, you know?
I had heard that you wanted some glass that you could see through like this, but it blocked all light. And bleak glass seems like a...
Oh, okay.
Great
So it's
candidate for
actually
such a thing.
dark underneath where you are right now?
It is not. I want to make it that way, I think, though.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That would
that's
be
what I'm
awesome
saying.
for like spawners, and you could make them look so pretty.
Yeah, you could see right into it, and it would be no light going through it.
Right.
Let me see if I can do that. Bleak, what is it called? Crystal infused sand. What do I call this stuff? Bleak glass. I mean, like in the game, the grader's blade is 7 blocks wide, 21 feet. I can make model a grader with IRL blade 20 feet wide and make it perfectly scaled. Does anybody understand that? Because I don't understand that. I have a feeling it's just me. I'm not getting what he means by that. And
He
can't watch the
means
video.
what's the conversion rate between blocks in Minecraft to real feet?
So in feet, I don't know, but they're meters. So it's 1 meter exactly.
Then that would be 3 feet, isn't it? Because
Approximately, yeah.
3.
Approximately off by an inch, but yeah.
So then, yeah, that would be 21 feet for the grader.
Yeah, but what does he mean by that? If it's 21 feet wide, what does that mean? Because like we
The
already have
blade
it.
on the grader affects an area of the ground 7 blocks wide.
I think it does now. I think that's what he's saying. It does that now, but what is he going to change?
Maybe the look of the blade. Wait, I don't know. What do you...
Yeah, I don't know. We need to get that boy some real internet so he can come in here with us and talk to us. So he says he has satellite internet, so that's why he can't. Like the Cat 24 has a blade of 24 feet wide. I can model that perfectly scaled, put it in the game, and it'd be very similar to the size you have. The size you have is set in the game. So you're saying you want to scale down the real model from 24 feet wide to 21 feet wide by whatever factor that is, 21 divided by 24. I'm okay with that, if that's what you're saying. Yeah. Because again, we're not creating the Caterpillar product line in the mod. We're creating heavy machines in the mod, and some of them might look like that, some of them might look like something else.
Right.
So we're still getting skylight in here.
And if I had to throw a ticket in for the next vehicle being added, why don't we have a front-facing shovel in this game yet?
Front-facing shovel. I'm not sure what that is, Barry. Front-facing shovel. No.
Oh, look, hold on.
Why can't I spell shovel? Oh boy, because it's an articulated arm. It's like the excavator, right?
It's like the excavator, only with it facing forward. And I think it would make it easier to do that way, because
it's like 6
it would be
buttons
like
to control
a
it,
long
though.
arm. It would be like a long-armed front end loader.
Long arm front end loader.
As in, like, instead of the front end loader having a short little one-piece extension that just goes up, it's got a 2-piece.
Yeah,
It's basically a front end loader with an excavator's arm.
Would you want to control each segment of the arm independently?
Yeah.
So that's what part I don't like about the excavator. Not from a coding perspective or anything other than it's just weird to control it. Like, have you used it at all to actually play the game?
What, the excavator?
Yeah.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah.
Not since the last time since it pretty much came out.
Because it's
But,
like
we
uncontrollable
haven't
pretty much.
touched it in a while, so
We haven't, yeah. True, Blue Boy, it would look weird if you did something small and then scaled it up. But if you get something that's close, it should be okay. Like if you're just trimming 3 feet off of it like you're saying, it should be okay. It's not full cube, that's what we just did. Ambient cube.
That thing I'm talking about.
Huh? Oh. That.
That's what I mean by a front-facing shovel.
Does the bucket move? I've never seen one of these in action before.
Yeah, the
The bottom
arm,
part does.
the big arm goes up and down and kind of in and out, and then the bucket goes forward, and then when it goes over a truck, the jaw opens up and dumps the whole load right into the truck.
Gotcha.
It's for moving a lot of rock in a quarry and everything.
Like a steam shovel.
Right. Yeah, it's actually the predecessor to the one that came after the steam shovel. They actually used to make these things down the street from me at my old house in Milwaukee.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm trying to research this real quick. Opaque cubes. So set it to
Yeah,
opaque.
Blue Boy, it'd be like adding another bagger-sized piece of equipment, basically. Because those things are really big. Like if there
I'm
was a
back.
person standing next to that thing in the picture, it'd probably be up to the top of the track at most. Hi, back.
Okay, Blue Boy. Someone said really big. We didn't say obese.
It's only level 3.
Only level 3, what?
You know, for obesity, they actually put you in levels.
No, I didn't. I must not be that obese to get a level designation.
I think it's like. I don't think it's called fat, but it's fat, and then it's obesity, and there's type 1, type 2, type 3, and then it goes to extreme.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, why can't I click? Oh, there we go. I can't. Those are considered full blocks now.
Reaper, you got Borderlands 2?
I do not. Why is it on sale?
No, it was a while ago though.
I did remember seeing it on sale, like all of them. What was it, like 3
It was
weeks
the
ago?
whole collection, and it was for that last big sale they had.
I was thinking about buying it, but I was thinking that I'll probably never play with it. Because half of the games I buy, I
That's
never play them.
I think it's not updating the light levels because we need to replace these blocks to do that. You know what? Forget that. Let's do it this way. Oh, awesome, and it's now looking like poop. Because it's considered a full block. Okay, this just got a lot harder, Fiery. Wait, that's not the one. Oh, it's opaque. Okay, is opaque cube. Update vertex brightness. Maybe this won't be as easy as I thought, because it does this now, where you can see through the world, which is a no-no. Let's run with it first. We'll do fill from there to here. Machine mod, leak. Okay. And our light level in here is still really high. Okay, let's do it another way. Okay, it is blocking the light. Not sure why it's not doing it here. It could be because some of these other ones are still here or something. For some reason the lighting update's not happening down there. Let's try a torch. Really? Your creator post is close in proportions to how you scaled the old model. Yeah, I have no problems with the look of that one, if that's what you're asking. There we go. I just had to replace it with all the air. So this is how it could work, but I gotta figure out why we're not rendering that side then. Or what to do about that, I guess. It does look like a beast of a creator, to be honest. It's huge looking. So if I can fix this rendering bug, this is what we want, right? You can see through it, so I can see down in there, but it's dark inside.
Yeah. I'm not watching the stream, but yeah.
Okay, let me do this then. For you, Fire. I'll post in Discord what it looks like. Ignore the fact that you can see the sky through the glass where there's no blocks underneath, where there's no hole underneath. There, it's in Discord. Or, now it's in Discord. Later, blue boy. Night again. So, Minecraft Forge, we'll call it dark glass. See through world. See through glass blocks. Glass like block acts as X-ray help. That's exactly what I want to know. This random issue I tried to make using a glass-like block, anti-diamond block for textures there. Here's your block class. going to have is full cube false. The rendering is cutout, which is not what I'm doing. I'm usually rendering mine is translucent because that's what I wanted. You need to extend block glass. Get block layer doesn't overwrite anything. Yeah, I was gonna say that's never mind. Put this code in your block. Cut out, fine. This full cube false. Cancel harvest false. None of that has anything to do with light. Your block is transparent. No. Sort of pop effects pops up for vanilla from time to time, especially in chunk boundaries. Test your problem multiplications. Well, that wasn't any help. Fine. Minecraft, Forge, tutorial, block, lighting. Alright, this guy's the guy I wanted to look for. He's got some good stuff. Handheld light, nope. Minecraft, Forge, the Gray Ghost. Okay, list of topics. So this guy's pretty good at making tutorials on how to do things. Blocks, texturing, troubleshooting, trans, fake, see. So we want translucent. That lets you have semi see-through. Lighting blocks is described here. Item lighting, world lighting. Each opaque block reduces light received by that vertex. If all four opaque, density will be 0.2. That's not what I want to do. Must be looking at the wrong method. Block glass. Where'd I change it at? Is opaque cube. Set that one to true. So if we set it back to false, where's this used at? For all for occlusion stuff. Where's the lighting updates? Full block. Maybe full block is used then. Check for shining chest. So it's protected. It's true if the state occupies all of this 1x1 cube. How much light is subtracted for going through this block? Okay. Call hierarchy. Set light opacity. How much light is blocked with this block? Returns to object. Convenience constructed. Okay. That sounds more like what I want. It just returns if it's a full block, and full block is based on if it's an opaque cube. Okay. Get light from neighbors. Yeah, so this is it. Okay, relight block, yeah, okay. So we need to do light opacity, which is called, and set light opacity on the block. Okay, so in our block class, wherever that was, block machine mounted class. So I set this back to false, and I guess in this constructor, this dot set block opacity. I don't know if 15 is a valid value for it though, that's the thing. Where is it called from? Anvil sets it to 0, enchanting table sets it to 0. Farmland sets it to 255, which is very high. Very high. I think we need to set it high. Somebody's making their enemies pay for their insolence. I can hear the as they're dying or whatever. Okay, so let's restart the game, see if that fixes it. bleak glass block light, but green to that book. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Interesting. That's weird looking. I mean, it's working. I just didn't expect that effect. It's very freaky looking. The glass, when there's several of them around, make a dark spot underneath them, even on blocks underneath them, right? Like they cast a shadow on the blocks under them.
Ooh.
Let's see, so if we were to use this as a window, though, in a building, what does it look like? Just fine. When it's only one thick, it doesn't look weird. You put two side by side, though, and they start casting shadows. Huh. You'd have to have a super thick house to make it too thick. I think it's all okay. It gives it a very... Oh, look, mobs even spawned down there. The zombie spawned underneath it. Even though it's got this opening still. So let's go away. Wait, what? Who set the thumbs up? Because I only got the... Oh. That's weird. My YouTube page I have open didn't show it.
It might have been because I just typed it in.
But it didn't even show the words thumbs up.
Oh, it didn't even show the words?
No.
What showed up then?
I just got the notification from my other app. Like I refreshed the page and now it shows up. Hey, Bloodstone. Yeah, so we're making dark glass essentially is what we're doing. Right? It's still our bleak glass that we've created, but it'll cast shadows in the world. So you can make a dark room that you can see into. That also means we could line this floor with conveyors and have a mob farm that we can watch the mobs spawn in and just get pulled right out. There we go. Completely glassed in room. No light in there. Right. So, okay, so let's up the difficulty here. So we're on hard mode. Let's give ourselves night vision so we can see in there. Okay, so we can see in there. It's still dark. I go this far away. Should start spawning mobs. Yep. Just like that. There's a mob that spawned. It works!
Awesome.
Take a new picture. Put that in the Discord because the other one wasn't telling your story. Right. What? Clipboarding tool kind of failed on me. So there we go, that's what it's gonna look like. Now that glass has a real purpose, and we'll want lots of it. So get to mining crystals, or get to farming those crystals.
You know what you should do?
That
A vending machine.
vending machine
Yeah.
doesn't fit with the mod though.
Yeah, it does. In a taco shop. You know, like workers go and get stuff from the vending machine and the taco shop, like the little cart.
Okay. Then I suppose you want me to add tacos too, huh?
Duh.
That was the perfect response.
You seen it? The like that little truck that has a kitchen inside of it, and they're selling tacos right at the construction site.
The taco stand.
Yeah. Ooh. I'll definitely go around selling tacos to people. I'll have to make the roads though.
And this is... I don't know what else to do. It's just working, so... And the texture underneath kind of looks funny, but I don't know if there's anything we can do about that other than just making it perfectly square. Big guns, we have glass that you can see through that blocks all light. So you can get a mob spawner out of it. I'm gonna drink this night vision so we can see inside there. Let's go all the way up to hard. Oops. And there you go. We got mob spawning in daylight because it's dark inside there. And we can see it. If I drink this, you can see that it is truly dark in there. I just gave myself night vision so we can see. You okay, Fiery? I have people screaming for life, Fiery. Are you okay?
Oh my god. This guy is he's oh, sorry, I gotta compose myself for a second here. Oh, this guy started out as a berserker, okay? I killed him once, and he turned into a better berserker. And then I killed him again, he jumped up to like badass berserker, and like, I think he... Hold on, I'll try to unpause it and not get killed and see what he's at right now.
What game is this?
What game is this?
Borderlands 2.
Oh.
Ultimate Badass Goliath. That's the name of him right now.
Huh.
Is that like a multiplayer? I thought it was single player only.
No, it's multiplayer. You can have 4 people playing this
What?
game.
Okay, guys, I don't know what else to do to this, so I'm going to leave this as is. And I think I'm going to end the stream tonight because I have to work tomorrow. So, good night, everybody. Catch you tomorrow.